Wow, that was dirty. What's up, chat? We got credit.
Just fired up the YouTube live here.
Where do I get the link to this? There we go. Share this thing. Yo, what up? We got some people in here. How we doing? I told you guys it was credit and coffee, but I'm not going to lie. I'm drinking a little bit of wine. So I'm sorry, but I'm going to dinner soon. I'll pour it in the coffee mug so it looks like we're drinking coffee together, but I am drinking wine. Jesus drank wine too, okay? So a little bit is not going to kill us. How we doing, people? How we doing? Let's get the questions rolling. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. My girl's shooting a TikTok, so I said, you know what? Why not hop on the live and talk to the people real quick. What's up, Financial Freedom Express? Love the username. What's up? Learn a lot of knowledge from you, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I hope you enjoy these videos. Let me know if you guys can hear me. If you guys can hear me, put a thumb up, or you can't put a thumb up. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat. Just trying to see if you guys can hear me all right. All right, perfect. Awesome. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Well, YouTube usually gives it a little bit of time until they start rolling people in here, but let's answer some questions. Is it possible for me to remove shit from my credit at home? Absolutely, bro. We actually just uploaded a new module in credit class because before our credit repair modules required you to go and mail letters. And for most of us, we like our time, right? We don't want to leave the comfort of our office or our home. So we actually just implemented all new credit repair modules inside my program that are 100% doable from the computer. You do not have to print anything out. You don't have to mail anything, certified mail. And the results we're getting are insane. I mean, people are using them every single day. I actually just posted like 3 testimonials, all based off credit inquiry removal and off of the late payment removals. Right here, Geo just removed his inquiry yesterday from this method I just uploaded. Have a lot of late payments getting removed. Paid down debts, removed a collection. Here's another one right here. TransUnion account removed. So we're doing it every day, but problem is I can't really discuss credit repair for free, guys, on YouTube. There's just too many. It's such a gray topic. So I'm not trying to get in trouble. I don't want to get banned on my platform. But credit repair is pretty much Wild West. So if you do want to, learn more about the methods that we use that are very fast, they're actionable. You can be a stay-at-home mom. You could be someone that works a 9-to-5 job, and you could come in my program and literally just follow the correct steps for the credit repair modules and use the templates that we give you and just literally go A to Z step by step, and you get real results. Unfortunately, I can't make videos about them. It's just not possible. So I'm happy to answer any questions openly about all my other topics that I discuss, pulling out 0% credit to invest in businesses, Airbnb, Bitcoin mining, arbitrage, you name it. We can discuss all that. But as far as credit repair goes, that is reserved for my private community. Hooks Dynasty says, I got an important question to ask you. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, ask me. Marvelous Aura. I love the name, bro. Everyone's obsessed with aura nowadays. That's like the hot word. Colin, I needed to help my mother out. She needs some credit guidance so she can maximize all the benefits. Well, 100%, I can help your mom, but you should definitely help yourself. You know what they say, you got to help yourself first so that you can help others. So if I never helped myself and got myself out of my bad spot, I was $50,000 in debt 6 years ago in 2019. I had under a 600 credit score. Like, I was in the same place as a lot of you guys right now. So nothing is impossible. You can all empower yourselves with the right information, and you can all do exactly what I've done, what my students do as well. Credit is very cut and dry. It's a very simple methodology. There's really only three things that could possibly happen, right? You got to fix your credit, you have to optimize your credit, and you have to fund your credit. That's it. It's 3 steps. You're either in step 1, step 2, or step 3. So in my program credit class, you come in, you fill out a form where I can see everything about you and your financial situation, and you come to terms with it, and I tell you the hard truth, and then I give you a plan on exactly how to get out of it and get to your goals. So as long as you're okay with coming to terms with the truth, which a lot of people are not, right? A lot of people just live a lie their whole life, which is really unfortunate. Life only begins once you accept your reality. No matter how bad you've made it, everything is your fault up until this moment. And financially speaking, this is where a lot of people have problems, right? They make up one bad financial decision early on in life, and then they just push it, and that thing just snowballs. They get in a debt loop. They get in a debt cycle. The spiral continues. You take out more debt to pay off the old debt, and you start numbing the pain with alcohol, and you start ignoring everything, all the signs that are telling you to fix it. You just ignore it because it's too uncomfortable to confront the truth. So a lot of credit, man, is just coming to terms with your reality. You're either going to pay for it right now with credit repair, with buying mentorship, with paying for someone to help you to get the right knowledge, or you're going to pay for it the rest of your life with bad credit. Bad credit is far more expensive than just buckling down and learning the game. Okay. I know that was a long-winded answer, but let me go ahead and start answering more. Send the check. He got you. How much is the credit class? I need business funding for my SaaS. I just turned 18 though, so it might be hard to acquire. We have options, man. Definitely book a call. Link is in the description. And we don't just like tell the price, right? That's silly. We want to actually know if you're a good fit and if we can help you out. That's why I do credit discovery calls for every single person that comes in the door, right? So this is a full analysis on your credit. I have you fill out an application, and then we talk for 45 minutes straight. I find out what your problems are, and we come up with a solution to those problems, and we lay out a clear game plan on exactly how we're going to help you in my program. I've been in the info world for 6 years now. I've started multiple businesses. I've started businesses that I was not proud of. I started businesses that I knew I could have done better. I started credit class, this business, right, 6 years ago in 2019. And I kind of abandoned it and I left it in the dust as I got distracted and did other things. So when I came back and rebuilt Credit Class 2.0, I made sure to do it by learning from all the mistakes I had learned in all the other businesses to make sure I did it right, to truly create a beautiful product. Because once you create a good product and you start getting people results, the rest just does the work for you, right? I just promote my testimonials, my clients. I don't really have to do much more. I made 40 videos. They went pretty viral. I gained 5,000 subs. And now it's just promoting my clients, right? I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about you. I've already done the credit stuff, right? I've gotten 500K and 0%. I've started multiple 7 and 8 figure businesses with credit. I've traveled the world. I've retired my mom. I've made millions of dollars. I invested millions of dollars. Now it's time for you. That's the whole point of becoming successful. It's to help yourself first and then help everyone around you. And once you do that, everything just snowballs. So yeah, definitely book a call, man. I just spilled the wine all over me. Damn. Well, I guess that's why you can't drink on stream. I didn't even have a sip. How unfortunate. Well, that is a mess. I'm gonna just keep going right now, but I got wine all over me, bro. And my shirt is cooked. Wow. Hope you guys got that. You can clip it. Well, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm gonna answer like 5 more questions while I got the wine all in my lap right here because I love you guys so much. Okay. So let's see. Luckily, it didn't get on my white shoes. I got FDU and been stacking money and utilizing credit. Besides crypto mining or digital marketing mentor, is there any other avenues you'd use personal credit to invest in businesses? Thanks for all the info. Yeah, so inside of credit class, what we've done is we've came up with, I think we have 9 now. We have 9 investment opportunities inside our program. So, some of them have to do with your own business. We have e-commerce, and for each investment opportunity, we've assigned a mentor. Okay, whether it be a student, whether it be one of my friends in my network that has done this extremely well. For example, like Airbnb, we have an arbitrage mentor, and then we have an actual purchase mentor who buys properties. So in everything we do, we have a coach and we have a game plan and we have a roadmap. And then if you want extra help, you can work with that coach directly one-on-one. We provide free material inside the program, but we also, give you the optionality to work with them on a closer basis. So yeah, Bitcoin mining, Turo automation is a big one that's pretty popular in my group. A lot of people are looking into. Airbnb arbitrage is another big one that's very doable with, $20,000. You can get yourself a good property. What else? E-commerce, right? A lot of people are interested in e-commerce, drop shipping, starting their own brand, FBA, watch trading. That's another really popular one that a lot of people have been looking into. So yeah, I mean, we're always expanding. We always have new ideas, but these are all things I've done successfully. So really anything that's worked for me in the past over my 6-year journey, I put it inside credit class and I break it all down on how I've done it. Okay. So yeah, man, I mean, number one investment for me is myself and my businesses. There's nothing that out returns me plowing money into credit class, creating better YouTubes or better content or getting better teams and systems. If you already have something that's working, you deploy it into that, right? That is the highest, return on your investment because there's no risk. You always want to weigh out your risk and your reward. If there's massive risk, there better be a way more massive reward. If it's a massive risk and it's a small reward, you just opt out completely. So if you're already crushing it with e-com, right, and you already have, a digital marketing business or something, you get your 50K at 0%, you deploy that in ads and you put gasoline on the fire. I have 3 new credit builder that post as a credit card. Atlas Credit, Stefan, Experian. I have 2 Capital One, 300 limit. Will it stop from getting a Chase card, the 524 rule? So you have to be at 5 or under in order to get approved for 5 and 24. Okay. And that counts for personal accounts. Okay. That's not just credit cards. If you have a car loan, if you have a personal loan, if you have a student loan and 2 credit cards in the past 24 months and you go to apply for a Chase card, you'll get denied, right? It counts for open accounts, not just credit cards. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. You're right. How can I reach out to you? I'm not on IG at the moment. I've been detoxing from it. You have a Telegram or email? Just click the link in the description, bro. Any of my YouTube videos, I have my website. You just click the link in the description, watch the video, see if it interests you. If it does, you just click book a call and you fill out your personal information. If you qualify, my team will reach out and you'll get on a call with either myself or someone close to me on my team. Do you ever worry that leveraging so much credit card debt, even if it's 0%? Absolutely not. I've always had for the past 6 years, if you guys want to see something crazy, let me see if I can show you this right now. If the bank accounts are further apart, so I can show you this. Okay. Yeah, this is cool. Okay, check this out. So I always have at least $100,000 on a credit card at all times. At all times. If I don't have $100,000 on a 0% card, I'm doing something wrong because I'm using my own capital. Right? I don't want to touch my Bitcoin. I don't want to touch, my stock portfolio. I don't want to have to liquidate assets to make moves. I just take out debt and then I just put it into what I'd already have to put money into. Okay. So why, let me ask you a question. Why would I want to take all the money that's coming in from my business and put it back out there and take risk with it when I can store it away in the S&P 500 or Bitcoin and never touch it for 20 years? And that's going to compound and make me wealthy. And I'll just use the bank's money to take risks. So for all my businesses, anything I do, I always take the risk with the bank, not myself. All right. I got to get a freaking paper towel. Give me 1 second. Yeah. You want to see how cooked I am? Look at this. Wait. It's not that bad, but look right here. Looks like I got shot. Give me 1 sec. All right. We good. We good. Man. Spilling wine is got to be one of the top 3 worst things ever. Especially if you just got all dressed up. Such a buzzkill, bro. All right. Let's see. So yeah, dang. That's my answer to your question. I never get worried. I'm also very experienced at this. I'm also a massive risk taker, more than most. So I'm very used to being under high stress and dealing with a lot of money. But yeah, you should never take out credit unless you have a plan. That's one of the values I teach my students. Inside of credit class, you'll learn you can optimize your credit file, but until you know exactly what you're going to do with the money, you do not take out 0%, because the moment you take out 0%, the timer starts. Okay. And you only have 12 months to pay it off. Okay. Filling out the link now, Colin. I've been studying you for a minute. I like how you actually break things down. You show the value. I paid so many people to fix my credit, never got it fixed. Filling it out. Dude, I appreciate it. Looking forward to talking with you, man. And, bro, we just, I've been around the block for so long. I'm not going to lie. I've gotten people bad results before in the past, 5 years ago, when I was just blowing up and things were going well. I overlooked my results and, I got sloppy from time to time. So now when I rebuilt credit class and I decided I was going to do this again, I just did it all right from the ground up, building my systems, building my team, building my client success manager, right? When you come in my program, you get a coach as well. So you have me where we're talking once a week on live calls. And then also I'm very active inside of our Discord. And then you also have an assigned coach that's checking in on you on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, making sure you're actually holding yourself accountable and following the game plan that we provide you. So it's very hard to slip up in credit class. We don't really allow it. So if you need accountability in your life, my program is the absolute best for that, because it's not just a course where you come in and watch 1,000 video modules and never hear from me again. I'm very involved and my team is very involved, and it's a done with you program. We literally hold your hand and we say, do this, do this, do this. Here's how, let's get it done. We're with you. Right. So yeah, it's just very effective. We're able to get people crazy results. I just posted a YouTube video. You guys can watch it when you're done with this, of a guy named Ethan. He came in my program a month and a half ago, and he already fixed his relationship with Chase, which was basically screwed. He had owed them, I think, 15 grand in debt. I gave him a bunch of tools and showed him how to get out of that. He repaired his relationship. He removed 2 derogatories on his credit report. His score went up to a 740. He got a car loan approved with Chase after they had already banned him. They reopened his account, reinstated the relationship, approved him for a low interest car loan, and then he just got $22,000 at 0%. Okay. All within a month and a half. Right. So talk about 180-degree flip in your life. That's really what you can do. You just have to have the drive, and you have to have the community. You have to know that it's possible. It's very hard to do this shit in the dark by yourself, if you're just rocking this solo all alone, it's scary. You don't know, what's a slip up and what's not. You got to understand that there's like a very meticulous rule book to this credit game. Okay, there's very defined back end rules that you must follow, and the best people in the game understand this. So if you're going at this blind, you're at such a big disadvantage. All right. Take a second, brother. Clean the wine up. We ain't going nowhere. I appreciate it, bro. We cleaned up a bit. I got a lot more to do after the call, but what do you recommend for a young entrepreneur who's turning 18? I recommend, bro, that you don't listen to anyone. Like a lot of people, say, man, go get advice from people and stuff. Like, I think taking too much advice is the wrong thing. I think you should listen to your heart and get congruent with God and what he wants you to do. And just once you figure that out and you figure out, kind of what God's purpose is for your life, and you start to get momentum in areas that feel right, God only gives you clarity, right? He'll never construe your thoughts. He'll never give you things that are confusing. That's the devil. Okay. So if you're doing things that are just not making sense, they don't feel good, your heart posture is not there, then it's not right. Okay. So once you figure out what's right, if you found that yourself, you don't got to check with other people. Okay. You don't have to ask around to ask if it's right. If you know it's right in your heart, just keep going. So at 18 years old, you got to find who you are, bro. And the only way you find out who you are is by going and failing all over the place, right? Just go shoot for the stars, bro. Just make a bunch of silly decisions and you're going to learn quick. And as long as you're okay with failing in public and getting up quick, you are going to be successful. Because honestly, I've just failed a lot more than all of you guys. And that's why, I'm not even, I don't think I'm near anywhere where I know I can be, and I will get there one day. But, it's just all about failing and getting up and learning. 5 and 24 has changed recently that they will accept people over 5 and 24, but you won't qualify for the sign-up bonus. Yeah, I have been hearing that. I have not had anyone try it yet over 5 and 24, but I would highly recommend getting your sign-up bonus. That's the entire reason why we do credit, right? We want to extract value from the banks. I'm not trying to do anything without value. Okay, I won't even take out the credit card unless I'm getting paid. I think most of your audience isn't doing anything but working a job, and that's why they are turning to you. And that's why I like you. You give ideas when everyone else says get funded with no plan. I mean, that's why I love what I created, because as you just said, most companies out there, they get you the money and their goal is to get you the money so they can take their fee. And then you're left with a bunch of capital that you have no idea what to do with. So I don't know. I haven't seen another product where it's a full life cycle where you come in, you have a sick network, you all hang out, you all get to know each other, everyone's skilled at something, and you share ideas. You meet together on live calls, and we not just get the credit, we get the credit and we take action and we build together. And that's really what it's all about. It's about your network. You will be made through the people around you. Okay, your network truly is your net worth. And so I think that's the most important thing about Credit Class. It's our community. Our community is so stacked. Everyone is all in. Everyone is so fired up to be here every single day. And man, the wins channel, it's just like someone posts a win and then you see the win and you're just like, I need to get it. I want to post my win. Right. I wake up every day just smiling, looking in there and seeing people just doing this, taking crazy action. Like I get on their first call, they're all timid, they're kind of shy. Then they get off one live call and they're like, yo, I just submitted all my disputes with TransUnion, Equifax, Experian. Bro, I'm going to get my credit cards tomorrow. Like everyone's just making moves. So it's awesome. But yeah, bro, I appreciate it. Let's see. Hey man, is there a no-brainer investment? Baby, look what I did on the live call. Yeah. Can you help me?
Can you help me?
Can you help me?
Okay, should I let you finish that and then I'll help you once you're done?
No, I kind of want to stay on with them and then just like relocate for like 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm in the middle of a video myself.
Oh, you are still going?
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay.
Do you mind if I clean it after?
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, I got to change. I'm all disgusting now. Okay. Hey, you unplugging me?
You're not charging yours.
You just unplugged it. I was.
Do you have battery?
Yeah.
Okay, my
Kind
phone
of.
doesn't.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's go. Back to it.
Sorry, guys.
All right, here we go. Yo, I appreciate it, Grant. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, Marvelous Aura. Thank you for the kind words, guys. Appreciate it. Okay. Hey, man, is there a no-brainer investment you can make using credit cards at 20 years old? Let me tell you right now. If you are thinking that investments are safe, you're wrong. Okay. You have to be okay losing. You are going to lose in this game of entrepreneurship. Okay. If you don't think you're ever going to hit a loss, I've lost millions of dollars trying to, getting to $10 million, right? You will lose $10 million trying to get to $100 million. You'll lose $100 million going to $1 billion. Okay. So with anything in investing, there's always, you got to weigh out your risk. You got to weigh out your rewards. You have to make sure that you understand the worst case scenario before investing and taking the risk, right? And you have to understand what the best case scenario is. So knowing all those things and understanding the variables is the first step. The second step is understanding that nothing is truly passive, right? You hear about passive investments, automation, okay? It's never fully passive. Okay, even my Bitcoin mining company, which I would say is the most passive business that we talk about in credit class, even that, you have to set up an LLC, you have to get a wallet, you have to understand custody, okay? You have to become educated on Bitcoin enough to, feel comfortable sleeping at night knowing you just, spent $60,000 on these mining machines that are running a software called the SHA-256 hash function and literally printing you Bitcoin. It's like a lot of people are not comfortable with that stuff. So every single thing you do in your life is going to be a risk. But if you don't take the risk, you will live a very, very boring life. So I would say, bro, at 20 years old, take the risk on yourself over everything else. Just learn a skill set. If you can learn a skill set and you can just compound that skill set for the next 10 years, by the time you're 30, you're going to be a very wealthy man. You're going to have a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. I can't tell you guys how much I wish I could go back and tell my younger self to just keep focusing on the things that work. Stop getting distracted. Like, you have a beautiful business. You created an awesome product. Don't look left. Don't look right. Just keep going straight, right? You found Bitcoin early on. Just focus on Bitcoin. Don't do anything else, right? I'm really good at finding things out early, but I'm really bad at sticking through the entire time, right? But it's also a blessing because I get to go make mistakes and I get to teach people my mistakes, and hopefully you guys don't make them. So for me as an entrepreneur, I feel like God has blessed me with a lot of incredible opportunities, but I feel like I do get distracted sometimes. But I learn very hard and I get corrected by him and he pulls me back on track. And then I'm just even more grateful. I'm more wise. I have more understanding and I'm able to portray those learnings to you guys in a much easier, digestible way. So it's all part of his plan. I would say just go try stuff, man. Like, you only live once. Just be fearless and go take risk, bro. Go take risk. And if you fail, who cares? Get back up and do it again. Bro, you serious with Chase? They ended relationship with me back in 2016 and never told me why. I didn't know it was possible to fix that. Oh yeah, dude. We fix so many relationships inside credit class. Like, we've repaired Bank of America, we've repaired Amex, we've repaired Chase. Everything in credit can be fixed. Everything. I don't care if you have a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. I don't care if you have collections. I don't care if you have charge-offs. All fixable. Your mindset is the thing we need to fix first, because most of you are stuck in this doom loop of negative thoughts, thinking you're never going to get out of your situation. I remember when I was 50 grand in debt for over a year and a half, how horrible and how doomed I felt every day. That was like all I thought about. I'm 50 grand in debt. How am I going to get out? Oh my gosh, this is never ending. How am I ever going to live? How am I going to buy a car? Right? Like, that is what maybe some of you are stuck in. And you have to realize that that's just a temporary state. It's a very small little slither of life that you're going to overcome. Okay. So it's more the mindset. And we teach mindset in credit class. The first module in my course is all about God and mindset. Okay. And pre-framing your mind so that you're receptive and open to these crazy ideas I'm about to throw at you. Okay. Because if you don't have an open mindset and you're not teachable and coachable, when I tell you these concepts and I show you how to do them, you're going to be like you have to be open to it. And so that's why in my program, I'm very, very intentional about the way we do things in order. Okay. Mindset first, building the foundation, setting up the accounts, optimizing your personal file, getting the business account set up, funding the business accounts, setting up relationship manager appointments, then going into the bank again to say hi, making sure the bank accounts are funded. Like everything is very planned out. Okay. Everything has a place. Everything is very designed for a purpose. Okay. So we don't just shoot at the hip and hope it sticks. We are very intentional with our plans at Credit Class because we have all the data. We've been doing this for so long. Can you transfer personal Chase credit card limits to business card limits? No, you cannot. You cannot. You can transfer business to business, personal to personal. You can't cross combobulate them. How do you liquidate 0% to buy stocks? We have 4 methods to do that. One of them, there's no fees. 2 of them, there are fees. And well, 3 of them, there are fees. 1 of them, there's no fees. The fees range from 3% to 6%. It's all about how fast you want it done, what you're willing to risk. But you know, I've liquidated a lot of money off of credit cards, and we teach it in my program. How can I really get credit repair results? Stop paying people for credit repair and do it yourself. That's what I tell everyone who books a call with me, and they're like, "Yeah, man, I just want you to do it for me. Like, I don't want to worry about it. I'm like, dude, we're going to fix your credit and then you're going to go right back in debt and make all the same mistakes because you didn't empower yourself with the knowledge. That is why when people book calls with me and they want done for you, I have a done for you funding company. Okay. This is for rich people that are super busy and cannot go through my program, right? People that are multimillionaires, have a lot of real estate. They're traveling a lot. I get it. Right? I don't take courses myself. I have my assistant take courses for me. Okay. So I understand if you're busy and you're rich already, cool. We'll fund you. We'll get you the funding. I know you're going to do great with the capital we get you. If you do not have the knowledge and you're in debt and you've messed up your credit, I don't even want to repair your credit. I want you to come in credit class, learn the game, apply the knowledge, fix it yourself, and empower yourself so you can do this the rest of your life and you don't end up in the same situation you were in before. Okay, that is why I created this program. It's empowerment. It's freedom. Time, location, financial freedom. Which is the best way to pay a 15K debit? Which is the best way to pay a 15K debt on a credit card? Well, obviously with income, but a lot of you guys want a shortcut, right? It's so funny. It's like, dude, I'm in so much debt. What do I do? Make more money. That's the simplest way, right? It's like, what kind of loophole, what kind of cheat code you got? Can you just delete this shit off my file? Like, bro, the more you sweep all your mistakes and problems under the rug, the more it's going to compound and one day you're just going to blow up. Okay. I know this game. I've seen too many people do it. I tried doing it myself a couple times too. You can never get away with anything. In this life, you will never get away with anything. Okay. And I'm tying this more back to God, but God sees everything. Okay. So if you think you're going to get away, you might get away for 5 years, but that's his plan anyway, just to teach you lessons. And then boom, you're going to blow up. So just own your mistakes. Okay. Figure out a game plan and take action. Sounds good. Send over my info. Looking to building a relationship with you, brother. Awesome, bro. Looking forward to it. Someone from my team or myself will be speaking with you shortly. Yeah. That's why we created Done With You, man. Done With You so much better than anything else. Look at that. We got Chef Creations adding himself as an authorized user at 17 years old. You're so ahead, bro. It's not even funny. If you have all the knowledge from my videos at 17, you are going to be a weapon by 18, right? Like you're probably already a weapon right now, but guys, the threshold on age is over. I'm watching kids who started following me at 15 years old become millionaires at 16. Like this is not a joke. There's this kid in Miami who's like a multimillionaire now. He owns an ad agency. You've probably seen his videos. He's going super viral. I forget his name, but he used to message me like 2 years ago when he was struggling, and he used to tell me like, "Yo, I'm gonna be rich, whatever." And now he moved to Miami. He's got millions of dollars. He's literally 16 years old. Insane. So keep it up, bro. Colin, one last question. Can you help remove stuff off check systems too? Yeah. Every bureau, every small bureau, all of it. All right. Ecom Dynamics. Oh, cool, man. Were you the guy that paid a down payment? I think Joel, yeah, one of my closers has a holiday today, so he probably hasn't got back to you yet. But dude, looking forward to seeing you inside the program. Yeah, he told me about you. It's awesome, dude. You could reach out and you could send me a message on Instagram, and we can get you onboarded, bro. But let's scale that e-com store, dude. Shopify SEO and WordPress SEO. Love it. Where should I go eat tonight, guys? Where should I get to eat? Let me know in the chat. I'm in Spain right now, by the way. Traveled here first class. Actually, very cool flight. As you guys know, I don't pay for flights. I fly first class everywhere I go. I've been doing this for 6 years. But I didn't know that JetBlue flew overseas on small planes. I don't know if you guys have ever done one of these, but very cool flight. Half the plane is lay down seats, business class. I transferred my points. I'll give you guys a little hack. If you book on JetBlue, it's like 200,000 points a seat. If you transfer to Etihad, okay, Etihad, very random Dubai airline, you can actually book it for 80,000 points per seat. So I did that, me and my wife, and let me see if I have a picture. I'm so bad at posting this stuff. I used to be obsessed with posting this stuff. Now I just don't care. That was the seat. My wife was right across from me, but 80,000 points, not bad at all. That's like I think it was like a $4,000 ticket. Yeah, JetBlue is a new upgraded Delta. I agree. So much better. Have you done a video on business term loans? So I did a video on business lines of credit. There's some really cool methods we use with business lines of credit for moving capital around and paying off personal cards, paying off business cards, kind of reshaping your debt and moving it around to extend 0% limits. So yeah. And then also we use a lot of car lenders for loans. So yeah. Mastros, is that what you meant? Never spend cash, bro. Never, ever, ever spend cash. The only time you should have cash is to get in front of lines and stuff, like when you go out. That's the only thing it's good for. I don't remember the last time I spent cash on food or anything in like probably 10 years. Well, shit, guys. 23 people on here. Appreciate you guys for coming. I do have to run. I got to go get dinner with my fam. But yeah, if anyone is interested in joining credit class or learning more about what I do inside my community and how I help people every single day build credit, leverage that credit to build income streams and achieve more freedom overall, just click the link right in the description. You guys can watch the video. You can apply if you're interested. But Really, really appreciate y'all for coming on. This is a super cool community, very niche community we've been able to build in the past like month and a half from nothing. So yeah, super grateful for all you guys hopping in here, subscribing. And yeah, I'll keep coming on doing these weekly. So make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification. Guys, if anyone's in here and not subscribed yet, do me a favor and subscribe. I do this stuff for free. I really want to help you guys. I want to give you value, but you got to support the cause and you got to send this to people that need help, right? Share this with a friend or family member. There's so many of you guys who are like, dude, I sent this to all my boys. Like we're all on this shit together. That's what I want. I want you guys to all wake up together. What's the fun of doing this alone? There's no fun in that. So share this with a friend, a family member. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Saturday. And go get some credit. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.